Remember that it is my will that guided you here. It is my will that gave you your cybernetic implants. The only beauty in that meat you call a body. If you value that meat, you will do as I tell you.
Last night I had the strangest dream. I was in my room by myself, but all of a sudden there was not just me there, but 100 me's, 1,000 me's. The strange thing was, it felt good. I felt like I was part of something.
Do you ever had hypo? I'm so sick. Do you not trust the feelings of the flesh? Our biology yearns to join with you.
No. It is hopeless. The cancer has spread throughout the brawn. They fill every available crack. Crevice. They overwhelm. There is no option.
Thoughts on this device as a record of history. We began this journey as pilgrims of commerce, and we now continue it as pilgrims of grace. I believed in money and triumphed, and now I believe in the joy of the mass. Diego cannot be trusted, so I must claim the ship for the many. It shall be our vessel of salvation, spreading our message and our flesh.
I am in control. I am...
So, the year is 1997, and the Cold War ended about 6 years ago. And the Twin Towers are not going to be attacked for another 4 years. The Columbine shooting was going to occur in 2 years, and starting 1997 was the development of one of the most influential video games of all time. System Shock 2 started as an entirely different game in concept, with a goal of being to assassinate a commander of a spaceship. It wasn't until EA whom suggested the developers create a sequel to the System Shock franchise, and when they started using the Dark Engine, when production really started to ramp up. There were huge conflicts between Looking Glass and Irrational Games developers, as there was confusion between who is assigned to what project. Many ended up leaving altogether, and the project was met with a lot of inexperienced programmers, which the project lead said was a good thing, as it would lead to higher morale with fresh eyes. Many years later, and the game was finally released to the public on August 11, 1999, to critical acclaim, but poor commercial sales.
Look at you, hacker. A pathetic creature of meat and bone, panting and sweating as you run through my corridors. How can you challenge a perfect, immortal machine? In 2072, a rogue artificial intelligence known as Shodan lost her mind. In her limitless imagination, Shodan saw herself as a goddess, destined to inherit the earth. That image was snuffed out by the hacker who created her.
February 3rd is the day the magic happens. The Von Braun, the first starship in history capable of traveling at faster than light speed, will undertake her maiden voyage. This incredible journey is the result of teamwork between the UNN Protectorate and the incredible scientific minds at the newly relicensed Tri-Optimum Corporation. Imagine being able to travel to distant star systems in a period of weeks. It's all part of Tri-Op's commitment to the future. The Von Braun is packed with over 1.8 billion flight, scientific, and security systems, nearly all developed by Tri-Optimum and its wholly owned subsidiaries. Providing security for the Von Braun as she plows through the heavens will be the UNN Rickenbacker. At her helm will be no less than Captain William Bedford Diego himself, hero of the Battle of Boston Harbor during the Eastern States Police action. This incredible union of government and corporation is made possible by an intricate series of docking mechanisms that will allow the Rickenbacker to piggyback its way into jump space. Sleek, fast, revolutionary. Who knows what wonders await our crews in the bosom of the cosmos? All we do know is that it's a great day for mankind.
This is Dr. Ruby Delacroix of the UNN Von Braun. We've been hijacked by an unknown force. Ship security has been compromised. Do not allow the ship... Repeat, do not allow the ship to leave under any circumstances. I don't know what we're up against here.
So the game begins in this tutorial and character creation section.
Welcome to the Ramsey Center UNN recruitment facility. Please watch your step when leaving the train. The grav shafts at the end of the hall will take you to the street-level training and recruitment center. Please proceed to the grav shafts.
After taking a look around, you come across this elevator floaty thing that will take you to the UNN training and recruitment building.
Step into the grav shafts to proceed to the street-level recruitment.
Oh, they're called grav shafts. Once you enter the building, you will be met with two doors, the basic training, which will teach you the basics of the controls, and the advanced training, which will show you the 3 different major classes in the game. Classes being loosely relevant as you can specialize in whatever you choose as you play. Want to be a wizard with a gun? Sure. If anything, these classes are a suggestion. So we go into the advanced training room where we will see 3 classes like I mentioned before. Psi skills, technical, and weapon. Each one is a tutorial section giving you an idea of what each thing does and how it works. Pretty self-explanatory. So now we choose what branch we want to join. We have OSA, Navy, and Marines. Not the Marines we have in real life, of course. The Marines use guns and other weapons. The Navy focuses on hacking and rubbing up against each other. Oh, God. The Navy focuses on hacking and rubbing up against each other, and... God, I can't... Fuck. Why did I write this? The Navy focuses on hacking and rubbing up against each other. A warm embrace. I mean, just hacking. Yeah. They are the most well-rounded class in the game. And the OSA, which is the Psi Wizard D&D shit. So, the choice was obvious for me. The Navy, of course. They're just socks, bro. They're just socks, dude. They can't change me. You're crazy, dude. After you pick a company to join, you are then shipped off for vigorous, hard-working training, and are dropped off in a small section. And I feel like I have to mention this, but you should really take a moment to appreciate the amount of detail they put into this small section of the game. I am really impressed by it. So in this section, there are 3 options. In each one, you have stats that are applied to them. After you select one, you will advance to another year and do the same thing, and finally end off on year 3 where you pick your final path and advance to the beginning of the game proper.
Shuttle A-138. You have clearance for landing on the Von Braun in Shuttle Bay 2. Welcome aboard, soldier.
Reinitializing memory strings. Restoring patient memory. Restoring memory. Restoring memory.
Steady yourself, soldier. This is Dr. Janice Polito of the computer ops staff of the Von Braun. You're safe for the time being. You're recovering from the effects of surgery and will be unable to remember any of the events of the last few weeks. You're on board the starship Von Braun and something's gone very, very wrong. Some kind of force has hijacked this ship. That's why you volunteered to be implanted with some experimental cybernetic implants. Rely on your cyber interface. It just might save your life. You must find an elevator and come up to Deck 4 to meet me. Deck 4. Can you remember that? But keep your eyes open. They're after us both now. Watch out. I'm getting strange readings from that radar dish outside the window. It's become unstable due to... Move! Take cover!
Critical decompression hazard in the cryo recovery suite. Evacuate immediately.
The game throws you into this intense moment where everything is going wrong. It seems events have occurred while you were in cryostasis.
Great. Gotta change the access codes out of Cryo A again. Like I've got nothing better to do. I think Grassy just likes to make work for me. I'll set the new code to 45100. That should be easy enough to remember.
So at this point, we are given a passcode to this locked door, and as you go along the dotted path, you are met with this horrible monster chasing someone down a corridor with a shotgun. But there is no time to think about that now. We need to keep moving. After falling out of the vent, you are taught how to charge items in your inventory using a machine and how to drag items into areas of importance.
Good. You've managed to get out before the whole area depressurized. I've just uploaded you some cybernetic modules. You can use them to upgrade your cybernetic rig at the upgrade units in this area. There are 4 types of units in the next room, one for each subsystem of your cybernetic gear. Stats, psi, weapons, and tech. But use the modules carefully. They're hard to come by.
And with that, we are safe, with the time to breathe and to get used to our new home for the next 16 hours, because we have a lot of work ahead of us.